Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Chloe's Candid Conversations. I'm your host Chloe Celeste and happy Wednesday. Well, I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm having let's see. I'll say okay week. It's not great. It seems like it's never great because something's always happening, but we'll say okay. Let's not be negative. We'll say I had an okay week. So let's just hop right into the episode. So Sunday, I can't stand everybody. I just can't stand everybody. Like, I'm tired of doing everything. Everybody needs to get off their behinds and do something, cause I'm sick and tired of it. Truly sick and tired of it. Really don't know what to do anymore. Maybe just stop doing everything, and then they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Why is this like this and that like that?" Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. Just stop doing everything, cause can't stand everybody. That's all I really have for Sunday because I'm just tired, sick and tired. That's all I can say. Sick and tired. Monday. I had a final lab test. So what that was, we had to set up the PLC and then test a bunch of things on that PLC so that we could get a grade for it. It was super easy. Nothing too hard, honestly. We had to take that so that we can take a different test. So yeah, took it. Now I can take my other test and get my certification. I had cooked turkey necks that day, and those turkey necks were good. Not my best work, but like they were good. So that's all that matters. Delicious. I had to return the helium tank because for Caley's birthday we used the helium tank and it wasn't working. How or why, I don't know, because it was a brand new helium tank. So as I was blowing up balloons, like the balloons would blow up, but they wouldn't stay in the air. They would stay there like for a few seconds or not even at all and just fall to the ground. I'm like, what the heck? That doesn't make sense. So I went and returned it. I was at the return counter for like a couple of minutes because they was trying to figure out, can you actually do a return on a helium tank? And I'm like, well, I hope they can because I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It didn't work in the first place, so why should I keep this? And it was like, well, maybe we can just do an exchange. And I was like, well, I don't need it now. I tried to use it for what I needed it for. If it would have worked, I would have kept it, but I don't need it now. So I did eventually get my money back for that helium tank. Well, my mom got her money back for that because it was on her card. So yeah, she got her money back. That's good. And so Caley used all my gas. And when I mean she used all my gas, I had a full tank of gas. And she went to the mall and a whole bunch of other places with her friends and brought my car back near E. Like the way that my car works, it has like a little red section before you get to E. So it's like the red section leading up to E, and it was at the top of the red section. And I'm like, how the hell did you use a full tank of gas? Like, where did you even go to use the full tank of gas? I drive to and from Hammond, and I only use a fourth of tank each time I go there and back. So where were you going all day to where you used the full tank of gas and didn't bother to refill it? That's the other problem. Didn't even bother to refill it. I had to put gas back in my car. So yeah, she used my whole tank of gas basically. I'm still in shock about that because I how does that happen? where did you go? But anyways, I digress. So this whole senior project thing, we had to change our PowerPoint slides theme because the department head said that it wasn't very Southeastern friendly. We needed to be focused around Southeastern. And I was like, why can't he just let me be fabulous? I sat there and I found that awesomely fabulous PowerPoint slides to match with the aesthetic that we were going with, because we have a glove control robotic arm, so we was all techno and stuff. But now he wants us to just go green and gold, playing green and gold. And I'm like, what the hell? Why can't you let me be fabulous? I don't want to be put in a box. I want to be fabulous. But I digress. It's not that serious. All I need to do is pass so I can graduate. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. So I just gotta stay calm, put a smile on your face, and just change the darn thing. And that's what I did. Well, that's what one of my partners did, because I was like, I couldn't do it. I was like, I wasn't having it. So he did it. And thanks to him. So Tuesday, I finally won fantasy. I won a fantasy that week, y'all. I was so happy because I've been losing so much back to back. I was like on I forgot how many, 6-7 lose streak. It's absolutely terrible. Finally won. Then also that morning, Saint was somehow in Mom and Pop's room. And I was like, how did that happen? Because I could have swore one of your other kids had the dog. So that means they either got sick of the dog and it was like, yep, I can't do this, I'm bringing you downstairs. Which is most likely the thing that happened. While I'm stuck here with Cashmere every night because he's so attached to me that he wants to sleep in my room every single night. So yeah, don't worry, I love my little baby. But, sometimes I would like to not have a dog. I'd like to sleep without a dog so I can not wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning because he's whining because he wants to go see his brother. Yeah, I would love to do that, but nobody wants to take the dogs, it seems. Terrible, just terrible children. But yeah, so come to find out, Cassidy really can't drive because she was explaining how she was in the parking lot at school. Oh, excuse me. And she was backing out. And as she was backing out, this car was coming and she just kept backing out. She said, well, I looked one way, and I was backing out. As I was looking that way, I didn't see the car coming. She only looked one way. So of course you wouldn't see the car that was coming if you only looked one way. So moral of the story, Cassidy can't drive. Unfortunate. So also on that day, I went to Walmart to get some ice cream because I was like, you know what? I want ice cream. I would really like some ice cream. So I decided to go to Walmart and get some. But come to find out, I should have checked to see if they had it because they didn't. So I went to the Walmart for nothing, basically. Didn't get my ice cream. It was a very sad day because I really wanted that ice cream. But I went to a different Walmart and got the ice cream. So I had the Walmart that I went to was on my way home. But then I had to go to another one on my way home as well. It wasn't technically on my way home. I had to pass the turn that I would turn to go to my house to go to the Walmart because they didn't have the ice cream I wanted. So that was unfortunate, but at least I got my ice cream. And then Wednesday, our garage is messed up at the moment. The torque screen, the torque screen, the torque spring broke. So I was trying to find videos and kits to repair it. Long story short, I found a kit. I found a video that tells me everything. And if, for those of you who don't know, trying to fix your garage's torque spring is a dangerous task, because you don't want the torque spring to unravel and then hit you in the face, because then you could die, because that torque has so much pressure on it that it can cause injury. So I watched a video on how to do it safely, and I will fix it when I get the parts. So yeah, when I get the parts, I'm going to fix the garage, and then we don't have to pay $150 for them to come inspect it, and then however much it costs to fix it, I can just do it all at once, because I know what I'm doing now. And honestly, it's not a hard process. It's just the dangerous aspect of the torque spring. Actually, don't listen to me, because I'm not liable for anybody but myself. So try it at your own risk. Not in my advisory, even though I didn't advise. But yeah, Mom has some orders for Thanksgiving, so we've been preparing for those. But as we were preparing for those, I got sick. This is not good for me. I am the child that stays healthy. It is very rare for me to get sick. I have gotten sick a lot this year, which is absolutely, positively terrible. Why? I don't know. Because I wouldn't say that I'm a germaphobe, but like, I'm always washing my hands and stuff. Like, ever since this COVID thing happened, I always have hand sanitizer on me. In my car, on my person, everywhere. So I'm not touching dirty stuff and then just touching my face. I'm not a child. I know how to be clean and safe. But yeah, got sick, wasn't feeling well. Took some medicine, had to suck it up because I had way too much stuff to do. So Thursday, still working on the Thanksgiving order. So we had a few things to do. We had I had to take an order to Denham, and Mom had to take an order to Baton Rouge. And so as I'm going to the lady's house in Denham, I can't freaking find it. I'm like, where the heck is this lady's house? Because our house wasn't like in a neighborhood. It was like on the side of the road of a major highway. And at the time, I couldn't find it because like her mailbox, her mailbox wasn't even out there. She had one of them like on the wall, on the side of the wall, on the side of the house mailboxes that's like on your wall by your front door. And so she didn't have a mailbox at the road. So I'm sitting over here trying to figure out where her house is so I can drop her food off. I did eventually find her house, and I dropped the food off. And then when I got home, my mom called me and she was like, we forgot the rolls. And I was like, what do you mean we forgot the rolls? She was like, yeah, we forgot a pan of rolls that was supposed to be for the order that I was supposed to take. And I was like, I asked you that and you told me no. I guess she didn't understand what I had asked her, because on the paper it said another thing of rolls, but I'm like, well, where are these rolls that we're supposed to have to give to this order? She was like, oh no, that order only has such and such rolls. And I was like, well, okay, then I don't need to look for those. Come to find out, they was in the hot box at the very bottom. So I didn't check that hot box because I was like, all the food must be in this one hot box. And so yeah, she had to go bring the lady her rolls. She was fine with it. We was good. All was well. And so After all that was done, Saint decided he wanted to eat some ornaments off the tree. Our poor Christmas tree. Didn't have one last year. We finally have one this year. All nice and decorated. This year we have a dog, and he keeps eating the freaking ornaments off the tree. I don't know what to do with him. I love him so much, but like, what the heck, Saint? Come on, do better. And so, as night rolled around, I had went to go get Pops. But as I was driving down the road, there was this car that was coming the opposite direction, and they was like flashing their bright lights at me, and I was like, oh, there must be a police officer or something down there. Well, come to find out, there wasn't a police officer. There was stupid, we don't cuss on this channel, there were stupid kids playing in the road in the pitch black dark. Could have got hit. I didn't almost hit them because they was far enough to where as my lights came upon them, like I slammed on the brakes. I was fine. They was fine. But I was mad as hell. Because why are you playing in the pitch black dark in the road? I say playing loosely. As I was coming around the curve and my lights pulled up on them, one of them was running across the street, like no type of reflectors, no light, no nothing. And I was livid because I'm like, how could you be so freaking dumb? You could have got hit. You could have died. But anyway, went to pick up Pops, went home, got home safely. All is well. All is well because I got home safely. About those kids, I don't know. That's not my problem. All I know is I got home safely and out of harm's way. Friday come around. Friday was Black Friday, and this was the first time that I went to Black Friday deals on Black Friday. So basically that's their birthday. They do a whole bunch of giveaways and door prizes and stuff. Like I was planning to get there like at 5 so I can be in a line to get like door prizes and like early door prizes and cash prizes and stuff, because I know last year they was like giving out money and stuff, and I was like, well, if I could get some money, I'd be fine. I might just go home if they just give me a cup of cash. But come to find out, they didn't start doing all that till what happened was a lot of people didn't show up at 5 when they was going to start doing that. So they waited till more people showed, which was around 6, and they started doing it then. But the problem was it was freezing freaking cold outside. Like I came prepared. I bought the heater. I had a chair. I was fully prepared to go out there at 5 a.m. and sit there till they opened at, I think they said they was opening at 7, which they didn't open at 7. They didn't open till like almost close to 9. No, 8. My bad, 8. So I would have sat out there for nothing. So I was and I didn't even win a door prize. It sucks. I was so close to winning one though. Like my ticket that I had was like 2 numbers away from being called, and I was like, dang, could have won, didn't. But went to Black Friday deals. They had so many people there. It was crazy. And then like they had people getting thrown out because they was like being aggressive. Like that's one of the rules. You can't be aggressive or you like get kicked out forever. Like they not playing that stuff. They had people getting kicked out, opening the boxes when you're not supposed to because they have an open box station and whatnot. It was crazy. But I didn't buy a single thing. So basically, I went there for nothing. I'm going to say it. I went there for nothing because I didn't buy anything. Not a single thing. My friend Megan, she got like a pizza stone. She found that and she bought it. Like those things like cost around $50, and she like got it for $8, and I was like, nah, that's a steal. It was all in one piece. It was all intact, like brand new, whatnot. So it was a good deal. And so after Black Friday deals, we went to Target to see what they had. And I got Sorry. Sorry is a board game that we play at Crystal's house all the time. It's like super fun. And I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. I did. Still haven't opened it yet. Cause we don't really play board games. We play card games in this house. We love playing us some spades. But yeah. After that, I went to Chick-fil-A, got my chicken minis, like I always do when I'm over there. And then I went home because I was going to try to take a nap before going to the Renaissance Festival. I had a lot of activities like this day, man, and I was tired as heck. So, went to the Renaissance Festival, couldn't find parking. Like, everybody and their mama was there. I'm like, what the heck are y'all doing here? Like, for real. Is the Renaissance Festival that good? But anyways, finally found parking. Went in there, had some food. Didn't really do rides because you had to pay for those. But honestly, I wouldn't go back again because it wasn't all that. It honestly wasn't all that. And Crystal was there with me. Crystal said that she says that like every year, like, I'm not going to go back. It's not even that fun. But then like somebody she knows goes, and then she goes, and then she's like, yeah, I'm not going to come back next year. And the same cycle happens over again. Me won't be going back next year. Just saying. Wasn't that interesting. Wasn't that fun. Honestly, was a waste of money. Sorry. And then my new security camera for the living room came in, and I was like, heck yeah. Now I can see my dogs. Because I already had a security camera, but this one is better because it like moves around. I got one of them YZ cameras. Heck yeah. That thing is awesome. So got that. And then Saturday came around. That day, didn't do much anything. Got plenty of rest because I really needed it. Because I've been moving fast, nonstop. So got plenty of rest. Rested it up. And then my parents went to a wedding. They went to Pop's cousin's wedding. And so when Mom and them came back, well, before that, I was texting her, and then I had FaceTimed her. And when I FaceTimed her, everything was like green in the background, and I had told her, I was like, are you in the Emerald City? And she busted out laughing. It was funny because it was green lights, but like straight green. And I'm like, a green wedding? Okay, I guess do your thing or whatever. But yeah, their seat was at the DJ behind, like right by the DJ, and she was like, yeah, I can't hear anything. I'm probably gonna be deaf tomorrow. And I was like, you should sue for compensation. Bust out laughing again. But yeah, the wedding was That's how she'll put it. The wedding was It was not all that in a bag of chips. It was a crumb. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, that was my week, guys. That's all. Hope you had a nice week. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. I love you. Bye.